Okay, Toastmaster Etika, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Kelvin. So I want to ask you guys, what the last word would you say if you want to close your conversation, or maybe if you want to end your meeting? What would you say? Or I
Bye-bye.
just
Bye-bye, no?
Thank you.
no. Another one.
I think that's
The last word
enough from me.
if you want to close your conversation.
I think that's all from me. Something like that. I think that's all for me. Back to you.
That's all.
Back to you, Tom.
So much.
Back to you.
Okay.
Back to you, Tom. Yes, in Toastmaster, we always mention
In
that.
Toastmaster, back to you, Tom, right?
Powerful words. Back to you, Tom.
Okay. I'll tell you guys, most speakers, including TED talkers or motivators, closing their speech with thank you. Thank you is the last words. Yes, right? Or maybe maybe you have a conversation on the phone. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Right? Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me in. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me, right? I know exactly. Thank you. It's really important to show our gratitude. But there is another way of closing your speech. Not just say thank you. You can use more impactful closing to end a meeting or end a conversation, or maybe end your meeting with your client, right? If you want to sell your product or service, don't just say thank you. Okay? So it's time to try. Your mission will have higher impact, longevity, and it would be initiate a call to action. Let's try a food for thought. FFT, food for thought. Food for thought is posing a question at the end of your talk, but talk, still from thing. Oh, okay. FFT is, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Toastmaster Calvin. Yay, and Toastmaster Mala. Right, correct. And FFT is posing a question and on of your talk, but not just any four questions. It's by design. So these three golden steps you should try. First one is an open-ended question. It would be a great way of closing and keep your words alive. It would be so alluring and so inviting. Avoid close-ended question. For example, do you or have you or are you? The audience just will answer on the spot, and it would be leave a mark on their heart and even their mind after the speech is done. You can use what, why, how, or we can known as 5W plus 1H. Okay? 5W plus 1H. And secondly, allow food for thought to organically emerge conversation. Thirdly, is address a burning question that the audience may have had throughout your talk. You can ask yourself two things. What question would I have liked to answer to the audience but don't have an answer to? What question or problem can elaborate from the speech but has no solution as well? If you can see, there are so much powerful than ending with thank you. You could change thank you words to get your food for thought in there. Your audience will be mesmerized and they're gonna think about this question that will ruminate over it. They might even find a solution to the question. You mention it will get the tears in the audience. Brain working. Let me give you an example. So here is the example from my story, actually. Every parent wants the best for their child. Thus, children's education becomes one of the most prioritized aspects considered by parents. More than half of Indonesian parents are willing to enroll their children to prestigious schools, even beginning from early on, such as preschool or kindergarten. Most parents want their child enter to prestigious schools in the biggest city. This is because parents' perception that education directly determines a child's future success in career is still very strong in Asian countries, including Indonesia. Parents' excitement to support their children's development stage instead of parents' ambition alone. So we have to balancing between parents' ambition and development stage of their children, right? So the fact is, failure to complete a milestone will affect the progress of the next required milestone or developmental delay, which hinders children to thrive. So, guys, what have we prepared to be parents in the future? How can we avoid to be a toxic parent? Okay, I am pretty sure you are starting to think about my questions, right? Okay. As you can see, these are so much powerful than ending with thank you. Change your thank you words to get your food for thought. Your audience will be mesmerized and they're gonna think about this question, like I said. So, back to you, Toastmaster Calvin.